Hey, it's Nathan. It's midday. Well, it's not on the replay, but on the replay, have a look at health-rewards.co.uk. Let me turn the screen around. You're not going to see this beautiful chick. You're now going to see my ugly mug. Give me 1 second. Oh my God, there we go. That's a bit of a change. Can you guys hear me okay? This is Nathan. I am a personal trainer and everything. Can you guys hear me okay? Tap the screen if you can hear me. That's going to be a good thing. Please heart me, please heart me. Yay! Alright, awesome. She's beautiful. So am I. Shut up. I look awesome too. Look at this face. It's a face only your mother could love. And in fact, your mum probably does. But anyway, I'm going to get into some cool stuff today. The 5 fat loss myths you've been lied to. We want to see her. Well, you can't see her, and that word is want. That's W-A-N-T. So if you're going to troll me, you need to be able to spell, okay? For the love of God. Alright, shut up and go away because you're not the target market. Alright? For those of you that know what this is about, well, for those of you that don't know what it's about, this is health-rewards.co.uk. What's the lose weight thing? Alright, so basically I'm a personal trainer, my name is Nathan Haig, and I'm going to give you the 5 fat loss myths you've been lied to time and time again, right? These are perpetuated myths and they're just a pain in the arse. So as a regular personal trainer with a certificate and everything, I've trained thousands of people, truly, I've trained thousands of people all over the world. I'm going to give you what those myths actually are. Cool, much needed. Well, thank you very much. And hi Nathan. Hello, Surrey Hypno Lady. If you haven't followed Surrey Hypno Lady, go ahead and do that. She's awesome. I help you with all the body stuff and she helps you with all the head stuff. She's awesome. Go ahead and follow her if you haven't. Alright, so I've written up my notes here for you. I always like to some notes because you're allowed to ask questions. Please ask as many questions as you want because we're here for 15 minutes, just 15 minutes, and I'm going to be answering all your questions. I'm going to be that I'm not going to endorse eating loads of chocolate. Well, you can actually have your cake and eat it, but you'd need to speak to Gabrielle about that. She's the nutritionist and she's going to talk to you on Mondays. No, Wednesdays actually she's on. So I have PCS, you can't lose weight. Fantastic. It's not fantastic, you've got PCOS. That's not fantastic, but there is a way of helping you. I'll give you a site afterwards as well. healmypcos.com. Go there and that'll help you. The name of the girl is Mel Madwick. She's fantastic. All right. Heal My PCOS. 77 Square. Thanks for turning up. All right. Let's get into the 5 myths you've been lied to. Good question. All right, I'm sorry, I didn't actually miss the question because I was looking at the screen then as well. It's very difficult sometimes to answer the questions, so if I don't answer it, ask again and I'll do it the second time around. I promise. All right, healmypcos.com. The name is Mel Madwick. You need to speak to her. She's amazing. She had it and she cured her PCOS. How can we motivate our mind not to quit? That's a really good question. And yes, you can eat chocolate, a bit in moderation, but we'll talk about that one in a minute there, darling. All right, so to get yourself in the mind ready, okay, when it's personal trainers the world over make this mistake, and they do make mistakes, right? They just go, what you need to do is you need to, beast yourself. You need to get in the gym, and you need to beast yourself. Well, the reality is most of you guys don't like the gym, okay? I get it, right? So to get your mind ready, you need to make the decision to want to get into shape. That's step 1, all right, which I guess that you've already done. Step 2 is to get some small, low-hanging fruit wins, okay? Yeah, they talk crap all the time. It's just that we're really excited about getting people in shape. How do you stay motivated when you're working full-time in a negative environment? Well, I'll answer that one in a second as well. Good questions, all right? Thank you so much. All right, I'll answer all of these ones. So to get yourself in the mindset first, what you need to do is get yourself a small win, all right? It's no good going into a weight loss program and going, well, I'm going to lose 10 kilos, 10 pounds in the next 7 days. That's going to happen. What if it doesn't? How are you going to feel when you don't get it? Because it's a bit unrealistic. A better realistic thing is to say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and lose, say, 1.5 kilo. That's about 3 pounds in 1 week. So if you're overweight and you want to lose just 1.5 kilos, that's just a psychological win. You'll actually lose a bit more than that, all right? But if you don't have a personal trainer, you'll lose around about 1.5 kilos. Now, at the end of the 7 days, when you lose that, Indonesia, hello, when you lose that 1.5 kilos after 7 days, you're going to be in a much better headspace to go, I can actually do this. So it's a small win, right, that's good for the head, good for the soul, and proves to you that you can do this, all right? Now that's much better. And the second week you do it, aim for a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. You get the idea, all right? But don't try and do too much too quickly, because without a personal trainer motivating you, it is a little bit difficult, okay? You're already liking it. Well, I'm already liking you for turning up. Oh my God, I actually work in insurance and there's so much office politics, I feel so unhealthy. Listen, all right? I'm going to be a bit controversial here, okay? If you're in a job that you really hate, try and find just one good thing, all right? One good thing. How about we're not eating all day long, or just eat once a day? Not a particularly good idea, and I'll tell you for why in a minute, all right? It's not that it's stupid, all right? So, like, respect, okay? Respect in it, like blood. But the thing is, when you need to kind of, like, you can actually get away with a 24-hour fast, all right? But these are things that are a little bit more advanced than the 80-20 rule. 80% of you people are like normal people, right? All right? Yeah, you need to like lose your job, all right? So you need to find just one positive thing in that job, just whatever it might be, all right? Challenge yourself. You've got like a load of dickheads in your job. I get that. It's not a very pleasant environment. I've been there too, all right? But you need to kind of find some positivity in what you do at work. Now, I'm a personal trainer. I love what I do. All right, and you probably love what you do, but if you're in an office environment that's that bad, you can try and fix it, you can try and band-aid it, you can try and speak to your manager, see if there's anything that can be done. But the reality, the cold, harsh reality, is probably by the end of it, of all of that, you'll probably still be in the same bloody position and there'll still be dickheads. So I'd actually probably start looking around for a new job, to be quite honest. All right, it's easy to say that, but have a look around for a new job. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised, and aim a bit higher. You're 24 overweight and you want to change all of that. My God, that's awesome. All right, so let's get into some of these myths, because I think these myths are actually going to help you guys, all right? Yay, today you start. See, I'm really excited when people do that. I'm just like, yes, that's awesome. I'm always excited when people like make the plunge to do this, all right? The secret sauce, personal trainer to you guys, all right? The secret sauce is just to get a small, low-hanging fruit win, okay? Don't go and try and overachieve in the first bloody 7 days, all right? Just get a little bit, a little win, and then it'll all fall into place for you, okay? And I'm here every bloody Tuesday and Thursday at this time, so you can actually ask me the questions as we go, all right? All right, do me a favour though as well, just before I get stuck into it, do me a favour, if you've liked what I'm doing so far, tap down here, share it with your Twitter followers. It comes up and says, would you like to share with your Twitter followers? You go, yeah, Twitter, that's what I want to do. So tap that, share it with your Twitter followers. Go ahead and do that and I'll love you forever. All right, you keep thinking he's saying, shut up, yes, Blossom, all right? Shut up, I'm trying to be serious here. Serious face, serious face. All right, mon amigos, here's my 5 things. Well, wind is healthy. I've actually got an air conditioner. I'm actually an Australian personal trainer here in Thailand working for health-rewards.co.uk. In fact, if any of you guys are pommies watching this, right, that means English, go to health-rewards.co.uk, tell them I sent you, all right? They're awesome. All right, insurance bores the arse off me, I'm not going to lie, but those guys have got some sweet deals, all right? They've got some cool things they can give you as well. It's actually quite good, but anyway. You want to give me a job? Well, I don't know. That's actually something you could see as a result of being on Periscope. You might even get a job out of it. I don't know. Hit them up. They're awesome, all right? You hate working in insurance, right? Well, it's time to go in the porn industry then, clearly, all right? I'm joking. Oh, where am I? No, I'm joking. But anyway, 5 myths. Shut up. Here we go. Please ask your questions. I'll try and answer them as I can, okay? All right. So, myth number 1 is this one. I need to count all my calories. Kill me now. No, you don't need to. Repeat after me. No, I don't need to count my calories. Counting calories can help you, don't get me wrong, it can help you. And you've got apps out there like MyFitnessPal, so if you don't have that, you can go ahead and install it. I think it's free at the moment. MyFitnessPal, go ahead and install that on your iPhone or your Android. Yay! Here's the reality though, most people count calories because they're like, well, I want to get into shape, that's what I want to do. How many donuts can I eat for like 1,000 calories? You see? You see? It's not the best thing, all right? MyFitnessPal, P-A-L, right? MyFitnessPal, okay? So, the thing is when you start calorie counting is it's one of those things at the start where in the real world, yeah, MyFitnessPal, yes, Blossom. Thank you very much for putting that in, my darling. All right, so don't count the calories because all I want you to do, right, this is the secret sauce, don't count the calories, but if you can't kill it. If you can't like pick it out of the ocean or pick it out of the ground, don't eat it, right? Or that's what I want you to do. So what I'm saying is, in a really roundabout way, see, you could do this job. Yeah, it's piss easy, this job, isn't it? Yeah, because you didn't have to like study for 3 years to do it. Shut up. So I'm just joking. Ask me your questions, right? But seriously. Anyway, no, what you can actually do is you can eat more natural food, is what I'm trying to say. So less Pop-Tarts, right? Less Iron Brew, less beer, even though that is natural, but less beer, and more food that you actually cook and prepare yourself. So more fresh veggies, more meat, okay, more vegetables, right? If you're like a vegetarian, I get that, okay? More eggs, etc., etc. Less of the Pop-Tarts, more of the real food. And then the beauty and the magic is you don't need a calorie count. It's a pain in the arse, all right? You only need a calorie count under certain circumstances, all right? And most of you guys watching this don't need to calorie count, all right? Subway food helps. Look, it's the best of a bad bunch, all right? I'm not going to take that away from you, all right? But in a pinch, going sort of like, well, why would you go and spend like £5 on a Subway when you could go in like to Tesco's and buy a load of fruit and veggies and meat and make a spaghetti bolognese, freeze it in little like, you know, containers and take it into work with you each day. You know, it's probably cheaper to do that than bloody Subway or Pret each day. See what I'm saying? You're a vegan. All right, awesome. Yeah, well, I was going to go vegan for a while as well. I was going to do it, and then I just went, bacon. Yeah, so there's that. Sorry. All right, so it's actually a lot cheaper to actually cook your own food as well, like natural food. It's actually easier and quicker, all right, and cheaper to actually do that than it is to go and spunk up £50 on like a curry like on Monday. You know what I mean? So you'll actually end up like saving money as well. Okay, so you're getting all of that? Alright, so, let's just go back here. So I've made my notes and just closed my notes. Well done, Nathan. Alright, that's why no one lets me on with a computer. Seriously. Right, myth number 2. This is actually perpetuated. Now, I'm still a proponent of this now and then, okay? But the myth is, well, you need to eat little and often. You always need to be feeding yourself every 2 or 3 hours. No, not unless you're a bodybuilder. Alright? Not unless you're like, you know, you look like a sack of like bloody walnuts in a condom, alright? If you want to be a bodybuilder, yeah, you're going to have to do something about that. But again, the 80-20 rule, you guys watching this right now probably aren't competitive bodybuilders. So therefore, if you're always eating, you're always putting your body in a state of fat storage, alright? You're either stripping fat, right, melting fat, or you're putting fat on, you're storing fat. Those are the only 2 states of the body can be in. Now, Gabrielle would know more about that, and she's much more prettier to look at on a Wednesday than I am. She's also in Australia, and she'll be here on Wednesdays at the same time. So tune into her, okay? But the point of the story is that, all right, you don't need to eat little and often. If that suits you, all right, in your lifestyle, I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying the 80-20 rule, probably eat when you're hungry, okay, and when you're feeling a little bit full, stop, okay? It's the easiest way of doing it. And if you're doing number 1, which was to eat the normal foods, normal healthy foods that you prepared, you'll feel a bit hungry, like, and you'll eat, and you'll feel much, much full for a longer time because you're not eating shitty food, okay? Where in Australia? Well, I'm actually in Thailand at the moment. I'm here in Phuket, and Gabrielle and me both live in Sydney. All right, so we're doing this for like health rewards. Okay, so we're every midday from Monday through Friday, you've got like all these health professionals, like, well, and me, that does this stuff for free. Okay, for free if you go to health-rewards.co.uk. Go and check them out. All right, only if you're in the UK. If you're in Australia, probably not. Right. Eat in moderation. Exactly. So don't be like, you know, just stuffing your face and then going, well, I feel fantastically full, and then maybe 2 hours later, I don't know about you guys, but if I stuff my face, about 2 or 3 hours later, I'm like, I'm a little bit hungry now, I'll go for something else. Now that's fine, but I lift like super heavy weights, and you probably don't like lift the weights to those levels. So I've got a bit of a get out of jail free card, not a big one, okay, but I've got that. You guys, there's no excuse, right? You need to eat when you're hungry and don't eat any other times, all right? Yes, I'm looking at you, morning 11sy donuts, okay? All right, so you need to increase your meal frequency. No, you don't. That's a myth. Bye-bye. Off it goes. Okay, I've got my third one. My third one is this one. This is a lovely one. I love this all the time. People go, the myth is, I need to do loads of cardio. Nath, I need to be like doing 3 hours of cardio, and I need to like drink black coffee before I do it. And I'm like, no. No, you don't. No. Doing lots of cardio is actually quite detrimental to yourself, actually. What if you get hungry at unusual times of the day? Really good question. So here's the thing. If you get unusual times, all right, try if you can to train your body into going, I think I might try the 3 meals a day and try and take like some healthy snacks with you. So Gabrielle on Wednesday is a bit more like qualified. She's a grown-up, all right? But as a personal trainer to you, try some almonds. Okay, so you go, well, I'm a little bit hungry, all right? Just reach into a bag of almonds because they're easily portable. Stick them in your bag, stick them in your pocket. You might get a bit of fluff with them, but you get the idea, right? Don't take too many because they're still high in fat, but just take like 10 to 15 almonds. Nom, 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 nom. There you go. Snack, sorted, right? And then you've got to wait for the next meal. Does that sound like something you can do? Does it? Does it sound like something you can do? Say yes. All right. What if you've got an office job and sit all day? Is cardio exercise you need to do? No. And I'm about to tell you why the myth is a bit guff. All right. So when you're doing lots of cardio, there's a load of people that actually like pinging me on the other screen as well. Well, that's all exciting, isn't it? All right. So basically with cardio, most people that do lots of cardio are looking to strip fat. All right. They're looking, that's a polite, when you say, I want to lose weight, all right, it's a polite way of saying, I want to strip fat. All right. So what you need to do is you need to step away from the cardio machines, right? So do less of them, and you need to step more towards the big, heavy, scary weights with all the bros in there going, yeah, I'm lifting, bro. Yeah, and just look at them and just go, yeah, you're an idiot. Anyway, but you need to go there, okay? Green tea's fantastic, all right? Absolutely. Don't sweeten it too much. If you need a little bit of honey in there, go ahead and do that, but green tea's fantastic. If you like it. If you don't like it, it tastes of carpet. I actually like green tea, but anyway, put ginger in there as well. Mwah. Just put raw ginger in there, steep it for a while. Fantastically healthy drink, super healthy, very refreshing. How many times a day for your meal? Try if you can to eat 3 times a day, all right? If it fits in with your lifestyle, try and eat 3 times a day and maybe 2 snacks. So you've got breakfast, you've got lunch, you've got dinner, and try a snack in the morning, about mid-morning, and then a snack around about lunch, about afternoon time. The almonds, you know, something along those lines, a little bit more proteiny type stuff. All right, that's what we're looking for, all right? You meant about the green tea. Have as much of you as you want. If it's unsweetened, have as much green tea as you like, all right? I like green tea. I prefer it over coffee sometimes. That's actually a lie. I prefer the coffee over the green tea any day of the week. I just have double ristretto. In fact, I drink my own body weight in double ristrettos every single day. But I do like green tea. It's quite nice. All right, hey, there we go. We found a green tea emoji. Nice one. All right. So the idea is that when you're burning fat, all right, if you have more muscle, okay, if you have more muscle, then that means that even if you're sitting down on your ass, right, playing Nintendo on a Friday night, you're still burning slightly more calories in general than somebody with less muscle. All right, so this is the genius bit about adding more muscle onto your body. It costs your body metabolism a lot more. It's more expensive, all right, in terms of your body's metabolism to have muscle than it is to have fat. So it's got to burn more calories just to maintain that muscle, right? So what you're looking at doing is not just stripping the fat, but just increasing the muscle underneath the fat, so the fat kind of melts a lot more quicker and stays off. That's the other thing as well. All right, so what we're saying in a roundabout, long-winded, science-coaty sort of way is step away from the cardio and step towards the free weight section. You need to go and get a grown-up to teach you how to do that shit, because we're not going to hurt you, all right? Okay? You keep swearing all the time. It's all I can do, I swear to God, right? I swear like a trooper. And if you've ever followed me, if you go ahead and follow me on @AustraliaWow, I do lots of stuff, but I swear an awful lot, all right? You mean more than the usual person? Luckily, I don't sting. Nice. All right, so bottom line is get a grown-up, get a personal trainer at the gym to show you some proper weights exercises. None of those machines, bye-bye, they go. But you want to do real weights with barbells and dumbbells and all that sort of stuff, all right? That, my friends, will get you in double quick shape, double quick time, okay? okay? Bye-bye cardio, do it if you like it, but you do less of it and you do more of the old waiteroos, all right? So lift heavy things and you'll look like $1 million. Yes, even if you're a chick, all right? No, you won't look like but I'll look like Arnie. No, you won't, all right? You'll just look extra hot in double quick time, all right? Trust me, I'm a personal trainer. All right, I'm going to get to, I think I've got like another 2 to go through actually. Yeah, nice one, strong, all right. Now the next one, this is a huge myth, right, and it's perpetuated to this day, all right, so watch out, I'll tell you this one. But you don't want to look buffed up. You're not going to look buffed up. You can stop as at the stage where you're at. You just go, well, I look rather good now, and that's the stage where you don't keep increasing the weights, or the actual weights or the reps. Just stay where you are, and then you'll plateau, and then you'll be in your own head. You'll be the weight and the size that you want to be, right? So yeah, so you don't have to look like the Church of Arnie. You can just stop when you like. You go, oh, I'm happy with my body, fine, stop there and just do the weights like that forevermore, no problem. No cardio at all. No, I'm not saying no cardio at all. The way that I do it, and this is a little bit more advanced, but the way that I do it is I do 3 workouts a week. Now this might be a little bit more than you guys can handle, but if you can, I'll tell you my secret how I do it, right? The Church of Arnie. I know. Keep it simple, exactly. You can stop when you like, exactly, sorry, let's hit lady. Right, the only thing with your health and fitness is that you can have as much money as you want in the world. You can have like millions of dollars, and but if your health is shot, then you've got nothing. All right. So the reason I'm telling you all this and working with Health Rewards is because we want to keep you healthy. We don't want you to claim on your insurance. We want to keep you healthy to bloody start with. All right. And that's the difference between health-rewards.co.uk as an insurance company and someone like bloody Bupa. It's like Bupa go, yeah, look, have a gym membership, but if you're sort of sick or something, just get back to us when you're ready. Whereas someone like Health Rewards is a very progressive company, and that's not a pitch, it's just like they're actually a really cool company. Because this is a sort of company that wants to keep you healthy to bloody start with, right? You're already excited? Oh, awesome! Man, next week, all you guys, I would love that. Honestly, the reason I do these is because I love hearing about how you guys are losing weight every sort of, Tuesdays and Thursdays, every Tuesday, every Thursday, I'm on. You've got Gabrielle, who's on Wednesdays, and then you've got Andrea, who's on Mondays, and she's going to help you with your head. So if you need to do some head sort of stuff, she'll sort of help you out with that. And also no smoking, she's genius at that. How much weight can you lose in 1 week? Well, you can lose as much as you want, but safely, all right, safely, and I've got to err on side of caution, but safely, you can lose 1.5 kilos per week. That's about 3 pounds, okay? Now, it might be a bit more, it will be a bit more, but I'm not going to guarantee that, okay? There's reasons why you don't want to lose too much more than that as well per week, by the way, okay? Not to fall, yeah, you don't want to, and the other thing as well is if you lose a little bit of weight 1 week and you go, yay, well, you lose a lot of weight in 1 week and you just go, I am winning at life, and the next week, because your body's smart, next week your body goes, I see what you're trying to do here, and stops, or it doesn't stop, but it slows down your progress and you lose a little bit less weight, and that will happen. You'll be like, I'm failing at life. All right, so that's why we say an arbitrary 1.5 kilos, 3 pounds of weight loss a week, and that means that when you meet that, all right, a little bit under, a little bit over each week, then that's kind of an average that you can lose, all right? So I hope that answers your question. Now with your PCOS, because I noticed you asked me a couple of times, all right? I'll answer that one in a minute, Gagan, all right? Good question. And yes, that is the actual answer. But with your PCOS, what you need to do is it's 90% diet, okay? Very rarely will it be something where the doctor goes, we might have to take a bit of a biopsy there, love, and have a quick cheeky little look. But I would go to your doctor first, make sure there's nothing underlying. This is a true story, I had a beautiful friend, she was a female friend, and she was just solid. She was just absolutely solid, right? Not fat, just really solidly built. And no matter what we could do, right, she would just not lose any weight. She looked solid, but she couldn't lose any extra weight. So I'm like, there's something wrong here. And I just went, go to the doctor and go and see, you get a full scan of your blood. And she went, yeah, all right, then fair enough. Turned out, poor bitch had bloody a pituitary gland. So just here, there's a little pea-sized organ just behind your nose here, right? And that pumps out growth hormone. So when you're a kid, you grow up, right? When you hit a predetermined size, all right, that little gland here kind of like shuts off and goes, well, don't grow into a huge giant, and it slows all the way down. Chick had cancer, all right? Chick had like a little cancerous growth, right? She's all like sorted now, but that was causing it to pump out and pump out and pump out growth hormones. So she was literally growing. That was the reason for why. Now, I'm not scaring you, but I'm just saying the reason for that is that I want you to go to the doctor first, all right? In all the stuff I ever recommend, whether it's in here in Thailand or if it's in Phuket, I'm in bloody Phuket, or if it's in London, where I go and train people in London, I train people in Hong Kong, I train people back in Australia. Everywhere I train people, whether it's face-to-face or whether it's online, I always make sure that you go to the doctor just to get the once over, right? It covers your ass, it covers my ass, and it gives us like both a nice blank canvas to start with, right? Because if there's anything underlying, all right, the exercise is going to kind of like do better or worse things, all right? So go to the doctor first. Anywhere in India? I don't. I've actually been to Kerala for a few months. From what I can remember, it was bloody awesome. But anyway, yeah, I love India. I really loved India as well. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, I can certainly help you. Ping me on Twitter afterwards, right? Australia Wow. I'm Nate. So ping me afterwards. I can help you. All right. So, and someone asked the question as well. If you stop all of this, so we're doing this healthy thing and you're eating right, you're sleeping right, because you are sleeping correctly, aren't you? Say yes. Tap the screen. You're sleeping well, aren't you? All right. So if you're eating right, if you're sleeping tight, and you're training with heavy weights or heavier than normal, then that basically means the magic will happen on your weight loss. What's your handle in Twitter? Australia Wow. All right. That is my handle. Okay. So here's the thing. And you stop all of this. All right, and you go, right, I've had enough. I look awesome. That's fantastic. I've done my 12-week challenge. I look fabulous. What you don't see with programs like The Biggest Loser, right, is that the poor bastards usually put the weight back on and they keep it on and they go up and down like a yo-yo. Now, I know because I train some of those people. I'm not going to tell you which ones, but I train them in multiple countries and multiple contestants. That one have now stacked the weight back on. Okay, so here's the thing I'm telling you to do, all right? Everything I tell you, I want you to be able to do for the rest of your life. If you start a diet by its very name is a temporary thing, all right? You're looking to do it for maybe, I don't know, 6 weeks, a 12-week challenge, and you go, well, I've got my diet and it's fantastic. And the 13th week, you just go, okay, right, back on the donuts because I've lost my weight, I'm feeling awesome. No! The idea is that we set you up for the rest of your life. This is all stuff that you can do for the rest of your life. It's not just a temporary thing. You've given 1,000 hearts. Oh, you're just awesome. Listen, Yes Blossom, before you Foxtrot Oscar, please get in touch with health-rewards.co.uk. Go and ping those guys, all right? They're an expanding company. Right, so if you're already working in insurance, I would recommend that you hit them up, all right? Have a chat with them, tell them Nathan sent you, all right? It's not all about the weight loss. We might even set you up with a better job that you love. Can't guarantee it, but give them a go. Can't hurt, right? Job matching service courtesy of Nathan. All right, see you later, my darling, and see you hopefully on Tuesday next week as well. Bye. All right. For the rest of you, all right, for the rest of you. Make sure that you do all these things for the rest of your life, right? Exercise should be part of your life. The best exercise I can give you, notice I don't ever tell you the exercises to do. I don't say, well, you must do barbells and you must do this and this. The best exercise, really, is the ones that you enjoy and you're going to stick to, all right? So if you like biking, do biking. If you love swimming, do more swimming, all right? You must do some heavy weights at some point, though, because that is part and parcel of it, all right? Oh, there she is. Surrey Hypno Lady is on Wednesdays, all right? So she's pretty awesome, all right? Okay, the final myth I've got is you can't eat any fat. That is a myth. Now, there's different fats, all right? Margarine, that's bad. What do you think they put in, say, donuts, all right? If you said margarine and like bad oils, trans fats, that would be correct, all right? So what we're looking for is healthy fat. So stuff like nuts, stuff like avocados. Gabrielle will tell you more about this. Stuff like, you know, the fats that you get on meats, but not the processed meat. So if you get like a cut of meat and you go, that's lovely, that's a nice pork chop, that is. fantastic. Go ahead and eat that bad boy. If you look at it and you just go, oh, I'm going to follow that up with about 15 donuts, all right? Not so good. Not so good, all right? So again, the fats are something that you can pick out of the ground or you can kill, all right, or catch. It's a bit blunt, I know, but that really is the rule of thumb, okay? Now, if you can't do any of those things with it, that fat was probably a bad fat and we made it in a lab somewhere, and that's not so good, all right? So, yeah, just remember that stuff. Okay, so fat is not the enemy. Fat is not the enemy, all right? But if you're eating the right fats, and the right fat should be stuff that basically grew, all right? We grew it naturally. That's the point of the story. Does that all make sense? Tap the screen if that makes sense. Let me know, because otherwise I'm just sort of sat here just going, well, it's just my ugly... No, it's not an ugly face, it's a beautiful face, but it's just my face on the screen, no less. So, tap the screen, did you agree with that? Did you like it? Give me some questions, give me some feedback. It's now down to you guys. Oh, thanks for the hearts. All right, good, people were watching and people were listening. Yay! All right, so what you need to do, come down here. There's a little old numberoo down there. Subscribe to us, because every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, you get all of us like grown-ups helping you guys with all your health, fitness, wellness, head stuff, nutrition stuff. We are here courtesy of health-rewards.co.uk. So, very progressive insurance company. All right. Oh, you're awesome. Thanks very much. All right. How's Days joined? You joined just as we were about to like bugger off. Well done. Follow us for next time, and you won't have to like worry about missing out. Right. You hope your motivation helps me. Well, I'll be seeing you on Tuesday and keeping you like adrift. All right. You just better sort yourself out. All right. You're awesome. No, you are for actually making the decision to get in shape, all right? I'm just a talking face on a screen, mate. This is down to you, all right? We can give you a little bit of, like, you know, encouragement and a few tips and pointers, but it's really down to you to wake up tomorrow morning and go, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So go ahead and do it, and let us know on Tuesday the same time. Midday until midday 15. I've been going on for like 30 minutes. Christ, there's a coffee or a green tea with my name on it, so I'm going to go. You guys are awesome. Subscribe down here. Get the push notification, and I will see you guys later on. If you want to follow me, do that. Yeah, I can't say that live on air. The language bloody swears me, offends me. All right, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, go ahead and do that. I am Nathan Hague. You can find me on nathanhague.com, Hague, and you can follow me on Twitter as well, on Health Rewards 1. So at Health Rewards 1, number 1, and I write for those guys. And you can catch me and ask me questions there on Twitter, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Doesn't mean I'll like get back to you 24 hours, 7 days a week, but you get the idea. Ask the question, and I'll see you guys there on a Twitter near you. See you on Tuesday, everybody. Have a great weekend.